Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to start off today's notes by just telling you that this is one of the weirdest weeks to start a trimester I've ever had. And you may have seen my message on the sideboard. I hope it's still there. But just to remind you or to let you know that I'm going to do my best to help you out and also ask that you just help me out today and through the rest of this week as I do what I need to do and while I'm not there in your class. I know that there are some questions you may have as we start this third trimester, some questions you may have about how my grades are going. And so just a reminder, I'm going to talk to you that it's still Sunday, so I've got anything from Google Classroom and from Khan Academy from second trimester is in the gradebook and is the way that it is. There's some paper stuff that I haven't graded yet, some test corrections, some other items that need to be scored. And my goal is that when I check in Monday after school, I'll be bringing those grades into you so that you can get them back and just kind of know this is what you've turned in. This is how your grade is going to go. If you have any issues or questions, please wait until after you get those papers back Monday afternoon. There's not really a lot that you can do to change it, but if you're unsure about how I use those grades and you think that maybe you deserve something different, well, like a professor told me one time, have your lawyer call my lawyer and we'll just work it out. It was a joke. It was a math joke. But I want to remind you that, since we're starting a new trimester, there are some things that you're going to need to know about. There will be a syllabus that will explain the grading system and kind of outline the things that we're going to do this trimester. Nothing really changes except in a couple of things. And so I've decided to talk about three things specifically. If you follow my screen, I'm going to go to Khan Academy, which I'm already there. But I'm going to share with you, like, for example, this is the geometry course for Khan Academy, and after the end of the trimester, after the end of second trimester, I went ahead and removed all of the assignments. I scored them, I entered what you did in the gradebook. You can still go back and see them if you take your Power School and from second trimester and you just go line by line by line down the Khan Academy, your own Khan Academy search and check your percentages. But as I entered the Khan Academy stuff in the gradebook, that was one thing that I did is I took off an assignment from Khan Academy because I knew that Power School had done it had done it accurately. So what you'll see or may not see is the fact that there are no assignments. And one of the things that I'm going to do is instead of assigning specific assignments in general, with the exception of one, and it's called manipulated formulas, and it's not going away because it's a super critical skill. I'm going to actually assign a block of work. And you won't see it so much in your assignments page as you will see it in your progress. So to do that, I'm going to share with you how I see my own and how you'll be able to identify it yourself. When you click on your name and wherever you've got that set up and it brings up your profile, I'm going to go to profile/learning home, one of the two. We'll kind of find it right now. For profile, come on now. Under progress, which also I think was one of the options that was there. Under progress, it lists, what courses that I've completed, or you will see this for yourself, what courses you have completed. And so you can see all the different stuff from early math. This is all of the different random things that are described. We're going to be focusing on Algebra 1. Both my second period and fifth period classes, you guys will be doing Algebra 1 content, just different sections of the Algebra 1 content. So if I click on Algebra 1, you can see, well, first of all, I'm going to gloat a little bit. I got 100% progress. I'm all the way done with it. I've mastered it completely. No surprise. But I want to look specifically for a block, a section of standards in the content of Algebra 1. And to get to that, another way to access this is to go to Courses. And in Courses, since we're focusing on Algebra 1, clicking on that shouldn't take me to the same spot. Yeah, there we go. It's going to take me to a broken down line by line section or area. And depending on whether you're in my geometry class during second period or you're in my Algebra 1 class during fifth period, you'll either be focusing on the entire block of algebra foundations and solving equations, or you'll be focusing on where am I at here? Exponential growth and decay, polynomials, and factorization and quadratics, something from here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those be major headers. Again, talking talking on the grades, the new grades for this trimester. I'm going to make them be major headers in the grade book. So you won't see 60 Khan Academy assignments. You'll see one big one that you're constantly working towards 100% mastery on. What I'll be able to do is I'll be able to open up the grade book and just see what your percentage is, and that's the score I'm going to put in the book. And with the exception that you need to have mastered certain sections by the time we get to the end of the trimester, it's kind of a curved scale where the person with the most percentage wins the category and makes everyone else follow their lead. When I get back, we can talk more about it too. Okay, so that's one component of spring trimester. It's going to look exactly the same. The next one is when you go to Google Classroom. This is still the old stuff from second trimester, and we had issues in the fall with Google Classroom, and I made my own, and the district made theirs, and so we're just going to wait until the district makes the Google Classroom pages for us, and we'll leave we'll leave second trimester pages there so that you can still get to those things. And none of those assignments went away, and I'll keep posting announcements there until the district Tech has given us the Google Classroom spaces for third trimester. So you'll be able to access the actual class, see my announcement, like for example, thank you, mister. That way you can continue to be successful while I'm gone from today until Thursday. Last of all, assessments. The score is still broken down the way that it was. The syllabus says it, and I'm just going to put it out here too, that Khan Academy is worth 40% of your grade. The assignments on Google Classroom, that's still worth 20% of your grade. And assessments are worth 40%, the remainder. And then I'll throw things into any of those three categories as they best align. But that's just to remind you that you have until the end of the trimester to finish the Khan Academy stuff. You have until the end of the trimester to do test corrections and retakes and things that you need to raise the assessments grade. But your Google Classroom, that is based upon your timeliness. You need to turn things in on time, complete as best as you can, receive feedback, make changes. That way that things are taken care of there. But that's that there. Content-wise, Algebra 1. My fifth period class, you kind of saw my hint at it with the Khan Academy that we're going to be looking at polynomials, factoring, quadratics, and then we're going to come back to the very end of it all and do a geometry review. So, I'll lay more of that out, or you can just trust me that that's the way it's going to go. Second period geometry, you're going to do Algebra 1 foundations, solving equations, graphing lines. You have the entire packet. If you haven't grabbed the packet yet, Algebra 1, second period, if you haven't grabbed the packet yet, that's on the side table. Just a reminder in case that didn't happen. It looks like this. Okay, so this is for geometry, second period. For my fifth period, Algebra 1 students, you should have lesson 15. We're not done with module 3, which is on functions and transforming functions. So when module 3 is done, then we'll talk about quadratics, and that's mod 4, and then that's our content for the year. Last of all, this week, just to remind you, I'm out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for various reasons. It's not all like, hey, I decided to take a week off. I have responsibilities outside the classroom that I need to fulfill. So in order to hold you honest, one, as soon as we have access, you're going to upload to Google Classroom your problem sets, and then expect some sort of an assessment on Friday from the content that you were supposed to have learned from this week. So whether you want to watch the videos of me doing the notes as a class, or you want to follow along at your own pace and work by yourself or with a partner or two in front of a Chromebook, or even provided you are responsible and respectful of your time and everyone else's time and ability to pay attention, do the videos and notes and stuff at home, and then use class time for work. But it must be, do it right. Don't be a smart aleck who doesn't have that figured out, that you need to spend class time appropriately. Okay, I will see you guys on Friday. You can leave me comments on any classroom assignment, or email me, jeffrey.lebrand@sunnysideschools.org, and I will I'll do my best to respond back to you. That depends on the time and where I'm located. Once again, if you have any further questions for me, let me know. And if not, hold on to your questions until I get back on Friday. All right, go ahead and look for the next video from me. It's going to be notes related to your subject-specific information. Thanks, bye.